Check of the weather.
Good morning again, guys. Yeah, the rain was certainly interesting yesterday. There was actually that potential for a delay right at the beginning of the game because of those storms out in New York City. But today we are looking for some afternoon storms, mostly interior northeast today, also stretching down into the southeast. And some of these storms could produce some heavy rainfall, considering just how humid and muggy it is. But then you go back behind this cold front and it cools out. The humidity will wipe out with this series of cold fronts that'll make it feel more fall-like. In fact, parts of the upper Midwest will be down into the 50s for high temperatures. We also have a small chance of a flood risk out in the southwest with some pockets of heavy rain there, too. That's a look at the weather across the country. We'll get to your local forecast in the next 30 seconds.
And for Al this morning, how are we looking, D?
Well, we are going to see another round of storms for the interior northeast today. This is a cold front, and you can see we've got some of those storms, not so severe, but still some pockets of heavier rain approaching Columbus, Ohio, stretching back down into Arkansas, too. Again, this is the cold front that's going to help reduce all that humidity, all that moisture in the air. So as this cold front sparks those storms, we're not looking at a risk of, very severe weather, but we could see those torrential downpours. And keep in mind, areas like Worcester, Massachusetts, yesterday picked up 9.5 inches of rain. So the ground is totally saturated because of yesterday's downpours. So any additional rain tonight into early tomorrow morning could create that flooding risk because there's so much moisture in the air, and those downpours produce about 1 to 2 inches of rain per hour. Once this cold front clears the area, though, we will start to see much more comfortable, more fall-like feel to the air without that humidity and temperatures back down into the 70s. But we could see, before that all happens, an additional 1 to 3 inches of rain with some isolated higher amounts if you get stuck in those heavier downpours. That's a look at the weather across the country. Now here's a peek out your window. It's an important lesson that could come in handy at any moment. First Aid 101. So here to walk us through some basics.
Have you here? It's that time of year. Kids are back in school, right?
Yes.
So what happens? Injuries, mishaps, and whatnot. So I want to help us be prepared for
One of the most common scenarios, a wound of some kind.
Yes,
so
your
how
child
do we treat
slips
it?
and falls, gets a cut or wound. So Wound Care 101. What you want to do first is wash your hands, soap and water. If that's not available, hand sanitizer is totally okay.
This morning in our series, Dad's Got This, an inspiring story really of love and family. I recently met a man who made a life-changing decision, not just for himself. He is now a single dad of 3 young brothers, and his journey is guided by the memory of his own father. Thank you, and thank you, Jason, as well. Coming up, Cedric.
Good morning. How are y'all doing?
We're doing
Great.
Good.
Just you being in studio just gives us that energy we need to go through the day. And that's what you're joyful, you're upbeat. But this
Patient is to Brittany.
That's really
Well, I hope she reads it.
I hope she does. She's got a book coming out too.
we have a little bit of time. We want
Yes.
you to answer.
Wear some shoes, baby.
Especially in New York City.
Especially in New York City. In any metropolitan city. Clean your feet, baby.
All
No.
the rats around the city.
Have you seen the rats?
Oh, yeah.
The two of us who live in the city are
Popsicle.
You know what, Cody? Thank you. XO, Cody. Is out there. I see what you did. You set me up for the
No, I
exit
actually
door.
did not know
You
that was
set me
coming.
up.
I swear.
My memory's long.
I did.
She knew it was coming.
I knew it was
All right.
Thank you, Cody.
I wasn't in the meeting on that part. Up next, comedy royalty is in the house. Sending to you.
What's up? Good morning, guys. How y'all doing?
So I saw the book on my desk and I was like, oh, Cedric the Entertainer.
A tale about a very fictional tale, fun, very Walter Moore. I'm like, it's a strike. But she's like, I know. I met the Hermes.
It says okay.
Thank you so much.
There are some other jobs you could do. I heard you were a paper boy.
I can tell you that his Flipping Boxcars book is out today, and now you can do
Thank you,
this.
sir.
Great show. Not that it's not always a great
I'm sorry, that pasta was just
delicious. It's worth making at home. Tomorrow in the 3rd hour of today, Queer Eye star Karamo Brown will join us live.
Coming up on Hoda and Jenna, Oscar winner Matthew McConaughey's back.
Roker's back tomorrow, too, I hear.
He is, yeah.
Wow.